In the lightweight division at UFC Vegas 85, you got Landon Quinones coming in at 7-2, taking on Marquel Mederos, who comes in at 8-1. Now Mederos is 1 inch taller at 5'10". He's 27. Quinones is 28. Both guys 70-inch reach. Quinones stands left-handed. Mederos stands right-handed. So they are opposite stance fighters. And we don't have a lot of fights to go off of yet. Like, for example, Quinones has landed almost 10 significant strikes per minute. That's flat out ridiculous. That won't continue. So we can't really use that. We got to discard that. Mederos, 5.8 significant strikes per minute. No takedowns to speak of for either fighter. And the reason these stats are inflated is because of the lack of amount of fights for these two. And this is what happens when you creep down a UFC fight night card. You're going to get some newcomers. Now, like Quinones, for example, lost to Nasrat Haqparast, right? But he did land 148 significant strikes in a decision loss, while Haqparast landed 171. So that was a great fight. I don't think a lot of people expected that in that situation against Nasrat. Now, Marquel Mederos also has just one fight, and it's in the Contender Series against Isakov, in which he won by KO. That KO came about 4 minutes and 9 seconds into the first round. So, how do you compare these two? How do you make a prediction? Sometimes in fights like this, and early on in fight night cards, you just got to go with your gut instinct. And this is why sometimes you'll see us going on a run, and sometimes we'll come out and start 0-4 before we get hot in the main card. But in this one, it's just a gut instinct, gut feeling. I mean, Landon Quinones fought Haqparast really well, so I like him to win this thing. Mederos, got a KO in the Contender Series, so what's his ceiling? We have no idea. But just gut instinct here, I'm gonna go with Quinones, just for the fact that he fought Nasrat so well, landed like 148 significant strikes against him. He did lose the fight, but he showed that he can go toe-to-toe with a pretty darn good fighter. So look for Quinones to outstrike Mederos. We'll see what Mederos got in terms of the takedown game, should he need it. I mean, this guy also landed 5.8 significant strikes per minute too, so he's no slouch. I expect a great fight here in the best division in the UFC, lightweight division. But in my opinion, Quinones wins by decision to move to 8-2 on significant strikes, lightweight division, UFC Vegas 85.